everyone, it's Kooky Crumbs. Welcome to Friday. Hey Shelmel, how you doing? How's your Friday? Oh my goodness, I can't believe we've made it to the end of another week. I'm excited for Elden Ring, and I'm excited to hang out with you all for a little bit. What have you guys been up to? My week's been crazy, so I'm a little sleepy. I was like, oh, am I going to be able to tackle the live stream this Friday? I'm like, oh, I've got to. It's such a highlight, right? But tell me in the chat if you're there. Say hi. Tell me how your week's been, what you guys are up to this Friday. I'm hoping for a fairly relaxing weekend. I had a busy week with appointments and some rescheduling stuff, so I am ready for a nice chill Elden Ring stream. And then probably getting in my comfy clothes and having copious amounts of snacks. I haven't done too much since we left off last time. As you can see, our beloved cleric has left, so I'm going to go look for him. But I'm hoping today just to do some questing in Limgrave. We took down the dragon up by Fort Feroth, and so now I'm going to try and do some questing here in the Mistwood. And then probably head south. So I'm excited for that. I'm hoping to find some really good strength weapons, because as you know, this is my first time doing a strength build, and I'm a little curious to see how it'll turn out. But let me know if everything's coming through okay, because I had to do a ton of OBS updates, and I sort of have everything settled, but OBS was not playing nicely at first, so I'm a little curious how well this is all gonna string together, you know? There we go. Alright, so I'm off to find the wizard. I'm off to find the cleric. I think he's out here. Yes! Oh, he's been having a rough week too, apparently. What's wrong, buddy? Tell me your troubles. Oh. Hey, big boy. Oh. Oh, dear. Do you need some time to talk? Some ice cream? That's what I do. I get lots of ice cream, sit down, talk about life. Aw, he's so sad. Oh, I'm sorry your Friday's not going well, buddy. We stringing things? I don't know. What does it mean, stringing things? Let me just see here. Sorry, I just have to do one little tweak here. There we go. Getting my mod view up. It just shut down. He is mad. He's got like this unwanted house guest of this gargoyle blocking the door right over here. And I can understand that. When you have an unwanted guest on literally your doorstep, he doesn't let him go far from the chapel here. He feels like he's being caged in. How are you doing, Maya? How's your week been? Oh, it looks like he doesn't want to talk. He just wants to feel things for a little while. I understand, buddy. I'll be back when you're feeling a little more like hanging out. He left his fruit snacks in the house, but now he can't get to them. I can understand that rage, especially if they're like real fruit snacks, the good ones, you know? Where they're like extra juicy and like fun flavors. Do you know what's the worst? When you have fruit snacks and you like leave them in the sun, like on a table near a window, and the next thing you know, you come back and you just have this one horrible giant glob of chewiness, and you're like, oh good lord. No Temu fruit snacks here. Fruit water. I have not had fruit water. That would be disgusting, I would think. Do you know what I have had? I've had like Jamaica juice, which is like an acquired taste. So some people love it because it's made from, I think, nectar from the hibiscus plant, which sounds really good, but it sort of tastes like when you have fruit punch and you put too much water in it. So it's like kind of nice, but it's so watered down that you're like, I'm not sure. It's not a decided nice. It's more like I'm 50-50 on this. But I knew someone and they said they grew up drinking watermelon water, which they didn't like, apparently, because they said it was just like sort of faint sweetness, but again, really watered down. What I used to love was like those, what were they? Welch's fruit snacks. Welch's fruit snacks with real juice. At least they said it was real juice, and I'm willing to believe them that it was a healthy snack. It's just juice that some guy named Mike got for you. Yeah, Mike's juice. Micah juice. Jamaica. Do you know what I always got mixed up with was jicama and Jamaica. And so I'd always be like, I had jicama juice. And jicama is like, it's like a cross in taste between a potato and an apple. And it sounds terrible, but it is delicious. It is so refreshing and delicious and addictive. It's one of those things you'll eat and be like, meh. And then you'll be sitting down one day and you're like, I want it. And I want it now. I have a craving. It's like, was it the sea turtle from Finding Nemo? Mr. Juice was my father. It's true. His name is Mike Juice. And he's coming up with his own new flavor. I always like these things here. They're kind of fun. You click them, and a little ghosty leads you to treasure. However, I like taking my own path because the ghosty likes to walk you through trouble before treasure. Have I tried Elden Ring Night Rain yet? I have. I have tried it because I couldn't resist. One second, I just gotta run from a bear for my life. Hold on. Let me just find the path of safety from rune bears. I have tried it and I love it, but here's the catch. I've been playing solo because it takes me a really long time to sort of get used to the buttons because it's really fast and I've never played a Fortnite style game before. So I've mainly been playing solo and it's been fun but extremely hard. So I'm trying to psych myself up to play with people and be like, all right, guys, I'm terrible, but can I play with you? Because I really want to unlock things. Because, like, all the characters have their own little story quests, which I've unlocked parts of, but I kind of hit a wall where I'm like, I'm really going to need help to get further. So I'm trying to practice so that I can keep up with a group and then hopefully give it a try with, like, trios or duos or something. How about you, Maya? Have you been enjoying your Night Rain time? What character have you been playing the most? I've been doing a lot of, like, Iron Eye. Reaver! Hey, how you doing? How's your Friday? Maya says, I have 300 hours in it. I love the game a lot. That's impressive. Oh my gosh, have you beaten, like, all the new stuff now? Like, I know they just put all those extra modes, and it looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to go, like, I even bought the, I don't know if it's not the DLC, but you know how you can get the expansion type thing with it? I got that because I'm like, I know I'm going to love it. I just got to work up the courage to play with other people and be like, I'm terrible. Please love me and help me become great. You've beaten most things, but the new super hard mode is impossible without a good group or finding with randoms is hard. I can believe it, because they really did not hold back. I've been watching other people play it. Uh-oh. I'm down a hole! Down with the rune bear! I think that's the fastest I've taken down the rune bear. Strength is strength. But yeah, it looks like intense, and especially, like, all the red eyes give great loot, but it does make it a slog. Have you guys done the dragon at the top of the wintry peak? I like how they have, like, different events. I think it's really, really cool. And I do like the characters. I like the fact they finally made a bow build in, like, a Souls game viable. I like that. I approve. I've been doing, like, Iron Eye and then a bit of Raider and some Guardian. So, like, I have options. So if someone's like, oh, we already have Iron Eyes, I'll be like, I'll be a Raider instead. But I have much to learn. I have much to learn in the way of the Elden. I know I really wanted bow builds to be good Because, like, there's so many cool-looking bows, but then because you have to make arrows and the damage isn't, like, that great, you're like, I never get to use them. And then, like, as a halfling, I appreciate a good hunter-ranger type build. So I was thrilled with, like, Limitless Arrow Iron Eye. Viva says, I'm good and no Winter Dragon Slate here. I've only got through half of this game. Never beat it. I'm not even halfway. So you're far ahead of me. I'm really impressed. Honestly, I really do want to play it. I'm just being a bit of a chicken because I'm like, I'm not good and I don't want people to yell at me. I just want to have some fun. But, you know, the best thing to do is just bite the bullet and, like, I just need to get in there and do it a few times and then it'll be like, it's not so bad. Even if they, like, do send me a nasty little post-game, like, what were you thinking? I'll be like, I'm sorry. I'll try better next time. I like, too, how they put in, like, all the weapons and upgraded them so you can kind of mix and match. And they're going to be releasing more, aren't they? They're going to be releasing more playable characters, I think, in the fall? Late this fall or something? Thanks! I might do that. I might, like, put out a thing on, like, my Twitter or something. Be like, hi, guys, looking for a group. Please join. Help a noob get through Night Rain. Noob Night Rain. If I ever get, like, comfortable enough with streaming that I'm able to do a collab, I would love to do a collab with some of y'all of, like, Night Rain or something. Be like, hi, guys, looking for a group. Would you be interested in teaching a little halfling how to play Night Rain like a boss? Because it would be appreciated. I do eventually get it. It just takes a while, like, for me to get it with my hands and then, like, checking the map. And then, of course, it's a lot of running because it's very fast. Yes, exactly. Please don't yell at me. I'm sensitive. You'll break my little halfling heart. All I wanted was to have friends. Aw, thanks, Reaver. You're a solid warrior, halfling Kooky. You got this. Yeah, I just gotta be bold. I gotta go and say, I can do this. What's the hardest part of games? Having the courage to ask others for help. It does look really cool, though. I like the maps and stuff, and because I've never played, like, battle... That's not really Battle Royale, but, like, the Fortnite-style one, I really want to give it a try. Oh, awesome. Thanks, guys. You're all being like, oh, I'll help you. That's wonderful. If I can get, like, to the point where I can focus with, like, multiple people talking, I will do it. I will ask you guys to be like, guys, show me the ropes. And you'll be like, all right, small halfling. Let me drag you through this. Do not look at the bell-bearing hunter, small halfling. There is nothing there for you but death. Yeah, you can throw me as a projectile. I don't mind. I'll hit him with my head. Use the hard part, you know? I can even point my arms to be more aerodynamic for better volleying. I've heard the bell-bearing hunter is so hard. And then they made him even red level, which I feel is a bit cruel. And then it was interesting. I was watching someone play the other day. And how they, like, double up bosses. So you'll be like, oh, I'm fighting a Crucible Knight for, like, day 2 boss. And then they'll be like, oh, yes, but also a giant golden hippopotamus as well. Do not look at the bell-bearing hunter, small one. He will feast on your sadness for dinner. And then on your soul. Maybe he's just cranky. He needs to eat, was it Snickers? You're not yourself without a Snickers. He's just hungry. He's hangry. Really, he'd be a swell guy if he just, you know, drank a lot of water, stay hydrated, ate some cookies. Wrote to his mother occasionally. The first time I ran into the bell-bearing hunter in the real game, like, you know, you get the bell bearings, then suddenly he'll randomly spawn. Oh my gosh, it scared the bejibbers out of me. And he got me, like, in no time. No time flat. It was just like this giant thing swooping out, and I was really low level at the time. I was like, what? What is this? What have I done to deserve this? I swear I'll never do it again. Trying to lay a finger on his butterfinger. Yeah, that would make him mad. That would make him mad. But I could understand that sort of rage. My thing is, all I did was show up in this world you asked me to come to, in order to try and save y'all, and y'all is having temper tantrums every 5 minutes. Won't let a potential Elden Lord do their Elden Lord thing. Well, yeah, he only eats sadness. He needs protein. That's why he's mad. Exactly. If he had a more well-balanced diet, he would be, you know, just a friendly neighborhood guy. He'd come and trim your hedges with that blade instead of your head. He's a very focused individual, you know? Actually, what for you guys was the toughest boss? I'm curious, because I've seen so many people play it, but they all kind of had, like, different opinions of which one was, like, the most brutal to face. I know a lot of people said the Libra one was really bad for a Night Lord. I find it interesting how many of them they've made kind of trick bosses where how you defeat them is not obvious. Oh no! Sorry, let me see, I don't know how to unmute you. I'm coming, Maya. Let's see. Oh dear. Sorry. I don't think I can unmute you from here from what the setup I have. I apologize. Let me see. My brew normally moderates for me, but he's not available today, so... You're stuck with me. It's terrible. Oh, gosh. Sorry, Maya, if you don't mind waiting. I love you guys, and I want you to be back. I thought I had made everything loose enough, but apparently, maybe with the OBS update, it's sort of refreshed what I told it to do. So hopefully you'll be back. Please be patient and stay with me. But yeah, I'm running on my own today, so it will be a bit janky. My apologies. Reaver says, oh wow, there are many. Yeah, Libra is, with so many spells being thrown at you. And he looks terrifying. Like, honestly, with all the eyes on his front and back and gold plating. How did they make him harder for the special runs? Yeah, what's tricky is the moderator one I'm using, Stream Elements, is... it won't let me do it from the Twitch chat, Stream Manager chat, unmute people. So I have to look up how to do that because I'm very new to this. I had made it so that it was really loose, and I'm like, I won't run into trouble. I've made it really loose, but apparently not loose enough. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am ashamed. This halfling will learn. I will get better, I swear. You guys are so patient with me. No, no worries, he says. I'm still new to Night Rain as well. I think it's fun. You know what? I remember like playing Elden Ring for the first time, and it's honestly fun to be new to a game. Like, there's so many games that I never got to play until they were, you know, been out for a long time, so you've seen people play it. You're like, oh yeah, everyone's really comfortable with it, etc. And so you kind of know what's coming, but it's really fun when you play a game where you have no idea what's going to happen, or what's set up, or how to beat the boss, etc. I had so much fun when I started Elden Ring because it was very short after it came out. It was like 2 weeks after it came out. And I hadn't seen anything, and it was just fun, just running around and being like, I have no idea what's going to happen. So I feel like, you know, like there's pros to getting like professional at a game where you're like, yeah, I understand the intricacies of how it works. And then there's pros of just being like, I have no idea how anything works, and I'm having a fabulous time. Let's see here a sec. Let me just run through these nasty fellas. I'm just trying to get the loot. I will come back here and do stuff. Ah, Torrent! Or Ralph, as it were. Oh no! You poked Ralph in the face. How cruel. What did my horse ever do to you? Rainbow stones. I don't need rainbow stones. I need good loot. Let's go this way. I love how in games there is a principle of you can just run. Just run as fast as you can. Get as much stuff as you can. Thankfully, these enemies are super slow, so you got time. Golden runes, take me home. Alright, let me just get to a somewhat safe spot here. Relatively speaking. Yeah, this one here. Getting all my goodies. Alright, now if I go up here, they should leave me alone somewhat. Alright, there we go. I will teach you the Kyokan ×3. These bosses won't stand a chance, Kooky. Just don't go up to ×4, okay? Yes, I will follow your orders to the nth degree. I'm very good at order following, especially when using powers that could devastate the world. It's like, did you say 3 or 4? The world blows up. Ah, it was 3. I see. My bad. Oh no, not a bubble. No, no hugs. Personal space. I need my personal bubble. Is it here? I gotta remember. I don't remember. Oh, this is terrible. I need to fall where it is safe. Where's the ledge? Is it here? Aha, here. Excellent. Oh! Almost death by bubble. Alright, I'm going to drink just because if I mess this up, which is very likely, yeah, I don't want to break both my little halfling legs. I don't know how I'm going to do this either because, little shiny boy here's gonna hop away. Torrent! Torrent! Oh no! Oh, pickles. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. No! Come back, shiny! 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 Oh, there we go. Now I can blow bubbles. Excellent. I just missed the shiny thing, I think, at the top. Alright, well, I'll run up. I'll run up. I'm really liking this strength build. I've never done anything to do with strength before, so this is very different, and I feel so powerful, honestly. I'm like, no wonder people like strength builds. You just walk up and bonk things on the head and they stop doing whatever they're doing. Maya, you're back! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I think it said on mine that it was too many symbols, but I did a change to it just this week to make sure it was like as open as possible. And apparently it's like, nope, nope, I'm gonna be picky. So I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry, Maya. Thank you for waiting. Oh my gosh, I will fix it for next time. I've gotten the other ones, I think, fixed. I was working really hard on it. I was like, alright, let's get this fixed. I'm like, I'll also look up how on earth I'm supposed to correct this while I'm in here. Because I don't know, I'm so new to streaming and Twitch and everything that this is all learnings. I'm feeling the power of Strunk. The power of BONK. It's a beautiful thing. I'm also excited to wear the heavy armor, because I did actually wear like fairly heavy armor, even as an intelligence build. I wanted to be a dexterous tank, I think was my goal. But I haven't been able to go like full strength weapon, big heavy armor. Like, you know, like the... Oh, no! Whoa, what happened there? I somehow jumped off him. Excellent. Worked out well. Like, you know the bull goat set? Like the one with the giant ram horns? That's the one I want to get. I'm really excited to as well. But I'm gonna need a ton of endurance, because even though I'm going strong, I don't want to fat roll. I want to be light on my feet somewhat. Medium roll, you know, just a good, decent medium roll. You weren't bad, Maya. It was me and my learnings. Oh my gosh, there is so much to learn. Like, when you're doing all this for the first time, my little halfling brain is like stuffed with knowledge, and it's still sorting itself out. I was like, all right, I gotta learn even like just the social media side, like Twitter and Bluesky and Instagram, and I was like, wow, this is a lot. And everyone wants things different formats. I'm like, oh dear. And then the hardest part, you gotta figure out what to say. You can tell by my model that I peek around the corner or veer up in real life when looking around corners or looking down. It's true. Oh, Maku's in the chat. Hi, Maku. I've already made a boo-boo, Maku. Poor Maya got banned for 300 seconds. And I couldn't find the buttons to get him out. Oh, I couldn't jailbreak him. I'm basically lost without my awesome Maku. I will learn, I promise. I will be better. I will grow stronger. It's true. There was one time I was filming... Hi, Crab. There was one time I was filming... I think it was Lies of P. And I didn't know until after I had filmed it that I was like really leaning out of camera frame while fighting something. And so like my model does this crazy expression because I'm like way over here somewhere. And I don't know, ever since I was a kid, even playing like little racing games, I lean. I lean a lot. Somehow it makes it feel like everything will go faster and smoother. Yay! You're back in the banhammer seat. Yes, Maku. Though I think most of the time I have you pulling people out of the banhammer. He's like the friendly mod. It's like, could you please release so-and-so from timeout? I messed up again. I do get into games. I'm even worse. I don't know, you guys like this? I'm really bad with movies, apparently. And Meku can attest to this, that my face will show exactly what I'm thinking when I'm watching the movie. So if it's a scary part, I look scared. If it's like a sad part, I'm crying. If it's, you know, there's no poker face. And so one time I was sitting like watching a movie with friends, and then I kind of realized partway through they were all turned around looking at me because they found watching my face more entertaining than watching the movie. I was so embarrassed. I was like, I get really into things. I feel like it's a compliment though, right? Like to the director and stuff. Like, you did a good job. I'm here being traumatized. Isn't that wonderful? What a good job you've done on this scary movie. I can put on a poker face, or used to, but now with my disability it doesn't really happen. But I used to be able to do it, but it's very much a manual putting on, oh yes, poker face moment. I think too, like when you get to ride a horse in game, oh, not you guys, no. When you get to ride a horse in game, it sort of makes you want to sort of lean with it, you know? It's like riding a dirt bike in games. We're just honest and can't sing Lady Gaga songs. This is true. Poker face. I'd probably be better at abracadabra. With my intelligence build, all that magic. What I found funny is, okay, so like, you know this one which will eventually become a boss, right? In this game when you're playing it, it looks so magical and cool. But then in Night Rain, where it shows up randomly everywhere and the lighting's different, everyone's like, wow, it's kind of rotten and ugly when they're playing it. And I'm like, yeah, it's true. I do find it fun, though, how much the arena makes a difference when you're playing in any game, a boss fight. You know, when people do randomizers and so they're switching up what bosses are where. I always find it really interesting how much easier or harder that makes fighting that particular boss. Because, like, some bosses, it's like, no, literally the arena is what makes this an absolute nightmare. And then other ones, you're like, oh, it doesn't matter where you put them. This is going to be awful. Awful, awful, awful. All right, now. No. I don't want to do this area quite yet, just because it's annoying. And there's a lot of stuff, but I do want to get something back here, I think. I think it's back here. Ah, there it is. Yes, surrounded by horrible archers. Seems appropriate. Mushroom! I must grab mushroom. Ugh. Alright, yeah. One time I went through almost the whole game and did not get that cookbook, which is actually necessary. Alright. A new map has been found. A new hand touches the beacon. Yes, I got this one. Perfect. So, let me put my little marker here that ye old ancestral spirit is not vanquished yet. They will be. They will be. But I am going to check out some stuff here. But first I must head to Calais to ask him about a certain wolf. Badger, 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 badger. It's true. I love that song. Every now and then I get it stuck in my head. Last night I was playing, I found one of those ones where they have like a short song, but they play it like over and over for 12 minutes. And I used to be like, I wonder why people do that. But then I realized, yeah, I am that person who sits and listens to a song that I enjoy multiple times. And Badger, 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 when it came out, was one of those. Even though there's basically no lyrics to it.
The howl of a wolf.
It's just a very cool song.
In the Mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about.
Have any of you guys had a chance to play Ghost of Yote yet? That came out, I think, yesterday.
Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Don't fret. There is nothing to fear.
But fear itself.
I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Hey, finger snap. Boom, clap, finger snap. Alright, let me... Alright, do you have anything for a stronk? Do you have anything that will make me mighty? I guess I can buy this. I've never actually used the telescope. But, for the sake of buying your stuff, glowstone, invigorating meat might be helpful. I just like to clean up purchasing items.
Nice to do business.
Nice to do business with you two. No one said gotten it yet? I heard it's good. Like, people have been saying it's basically Ghost of Tsushima, just even more so, which I am not against. I'm like, that sounds fun. And, like, the graphics look really nice. Right? Again, riding your horse looks really, really good. I'm like, oh, I want to run with Horsey. Alright, so my thought is, let me just put a little marker so I don't get too distracted. Which can happen. Alright. Yes, wolf puppers! I think we got a little... Could you remove that from the chat, Maku? I think it might be spam. There you go. Yeah! Well done. Thank you so much. Yeah, I heard about the wolf puppers. I don't know, any game that has like an animal companion is always a win in my books. I'm a sucker for an animal companion, except oftentimes in video games, just for the sake of pathos, little animal companion ends up dying horribly or something, and you're there. No! I did not spend 3 hours getting attached to an animal in order for you to kill it just so I get mad at the bad guy. I can be mad without the animal dying. I'm good. It's true. We don't do cheap viewers here, only quality. You are all top quality. Do you think I can get past this room bear without him killing me? Maybe. Oh, come on! Oh, well, he didn't notice me yet. Run. Run for your life. Uh-oh. I think he knows. Run! Run even faster. I'll be with you in a second, Blythe. I called him Blade the first time I played this. It's like how everyone was saying Skadoo Tree, and then they're like, it's Shadow Tree, you know, based on Old English. And it's like, oh, shame. Shame, 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 shame. All of us who grew up in English class but don't know English. Animal allies are cool. And then sometimes there's allies, so like you're playing Final Fantasy VII, so like sometimes there's characters who aren't animals, but they kinda are. Hey, Uncle Bunkles, how are you doing? And thank you for the follow. Hey, it's good to see you. How's your Friday? How are things with you? Hopefully it's going great. Whee! I say as I plummet to the ground. Hope you're getting ready for a good weekend. As we hang out here in ye old Elden Ring. bonking demi-humans. When you can one-handed bonk and it's an insta-kill, it's pretty fun. Hello, come up. Join me on top, I have the high ground. That's right. Come on, one at a time, one at a time. Queue up for the bonkening. When an intelligence person gets strength, it goes to our heads instead of our arms. Probably be better if it went to my arms. Come here, come here. Alright, I'm good. I'm good, I can control myself now. Just so fun. Oh, normally you're walking backwards while slinging spells. Hey, Sebastian, how are you doing? How's your Friday? Welcome to the fantasy forest. And the actual forest here in Elden Ring. The Mistwood. How's your week been?
Dear customer.
Whoop.
Yes, right this way.
About to run over a merchant.
Right this way. Welcome, valued customer. Please, I'm hungry.
I find it interesting that all you merchants look identical. How about you? Are you a strength weapon? You're a quality weapon. How about this shield? Is it better than what I have? The medium shield. I should probably get a big chunky shield, right? Like one of those great shields. That seems strengthy. I gotta think like a bonk build. Still working at that. I should probably save up for some maybe exalted flesh. I need, I think, smithing stone too. Don't worry, I'll come back. I'll make sure you don't starve. Your wife and kids will be well provided for. Ah, you're gaming. What are you playing? What's the game of choice for now? My week's been pretty good. It's been really busy, so I'm like a little sleepy. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I had some Gatorade right before this just so I could be like, all right, let's do this. But I couldn't miss seeing you guys, so I was excited for today's stream. It's actually like a really warm day today, surprisingly for October. Someone said it's supposed to feel like high 20s. I'm like, good lord. Time to get the air conditioning back on. Oh, you're playing Elden Ring? What build are you doing? I'm trying out a strength build. I'm usually dexterity and intelligence, and now I'm like, no, full power, please. I'm gonna get like the biggest two-handed weapon I can find. Yes, fellow strengther. More strength is better. I hope. Otherwise, I'm investing in the wrong stuff. I'm enjoying it so far, actually. It's pretty fun. I'm kind of curious, because, like, I feel like some of the bosses I'm going to face later on are going to be really hard. Because I have to get up and close and personal, but then I feel like other bosses that I struggled with will probably be really easy. So, I'm curious if, like, one build is, like, overall better than the other, or if it's like, nah, it's about, like, you know, 50-50. Hi, fellas. Alright, alright. Run away, Torrent. I must face this alone. Well, not really alone. You're never alone. Yeah, there's the Greatsword in Caelid. I would probably do a run for that one, because if I recall, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like surrounded by like massive dogs, right? It's like a wagon or something that's broken down. I just want to see these guys fight. Go for it. Don't be mean, don't stab him in the back, that's what I do. Ah yes, a battle for the ages here. 12 damage, 4 damage, 5. Aw, thanks, Fever, for stopping by. It was really great to see you. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully I can catch your stream later this week. I missed today's. I felt really bad, but hopefully I'll be able to catch your next one. All the best to you. Here's a question, Sebastian. How is a bleed build? Because I heard it was like originally OP, but then there were some changes. Yeah, it does make me look cooler, doesn't it, Maku? It's like they take 5 hits to kill each other, and I can get them in 1. It's not quite true. See, like this guy? Took a couple hits. But I'm also not two-handing, I'm one-handing. But I'm just gonna call these guys, because another big boy's gonna come down. There he is! There's the big boy. Come on, Mr. Soldier, I need to get you before he gets me. Ah! Wolves ahoy! Alright, come here, fella. No need to plant the flag. This isn't the moon. You're probably gonna send me to the moon, though. Fly me to the moon. Oh! That's using your head. Ah! Where did you get so much dexterity? No, don't kill my wolves. Don't kill my wolves. There, I need them for later. This guy over here, look at him. He's just standing here with... I'm not getting involved. This is your fight. Dex Arcane. Dex is for the damage scaling and Arcane for Bloodlust build, as far as I know. And there's like obviously like the one everyone wanted was Rivers of Blood, which you don't get till very late, but is cool. It's really cool. I heard that it was really good build for Millennia. But I found like the intelligence build actually wasn't that bad for her. Now I did have Mimic with me, so you know that's gonna make a lot of things easier. But I enjoyed it. Turned out pretty good. I think I got her like it's not that impressive, but I got her like 10th time, which you know for me isn't too bad. But I'm wondering what it'll be like with a strength build, because I'm like, you gotta get close. And that's a little tricky with her. She's got a lot of area of effect attacks. She is no slouch. It's funny too because, oh gosh, everyone's piling in. Like when I beat her, I was like, oh well, I'll never have to do that again. And now I'm like, wait a minute. I might. I very well might. Come on, there we go. Hit a rat, bonk a rat. Now, let's go get the fire boy. Oh, did you already get him? No, wolves, don't fall. Up the hill. Hello. Stop that. Stop hurting my poor wolves. I've only got one left. Wolfie, are you here? Okay. This could be tricky. Let us hope for the best. Ooh, I can interrupt her with a greatsword? That's good. And there's also ones that, like, you know, give you more poise, like your buff is more poise. Oh, sorry, wrong one. There we go. We can try this, maybe. At least one shot should get him. Now we must have skill. That's right. Oh my gosh, that is so much easier. That is so much easier. Oh no, wolf. Oh dear, he's paralyzed with fear. Or maybe awe at my skill. It's probably fear. Poor lone wolf. Now he is a lone wolf. The only one I haven't done, so like when I did my first playthrough, I went through the main game, finished it, and then of course the DLC came out and I couldn't resist, so I went and played the DLC. And the only one I haven't faced is, you can guess who, is Consort Radon. So if we get that far in this one, this will be my first time facing him. Though it was kind of funny because I was like, the reason I haven't faced him is because I didn't want the experience to end. Which is silly because he's so hard. It's not like you're going to beat him first time. You're going to be there for for me, I'm going to be there for ages fighting him. It's going to be really tough. But for whatever reason, I'm like, I don't want it to end. I'm having so much fun. So I just haven't faced him yet. Just been running around the DLC, doing all the little dungeons and caves and everything. But I guess that's a sign of a good game when you're like, I don't want it to finish. I don't want it to be over. Have you ever had a game where you're like, I haven't finished it just because I don't want this experience to end. I'm having too much fun. Oh, you got him? Good for you! Celebrations! That is no small feat, my friend. How many tries, if you don't mind me asking, how many tries did it take? Because I've heard he's absolutely brutal. There we go. Good job, Wolfie. Well done. I feel like for me, it wouldn't be like number of tries, it would be hours. It would be like 2 days later. And it would probably be like an accidental kill. Like, I'll be like, I don't know how I did it. I've just been pressing these buttons for so long. At one time, he just died. 60 attempts? That's still pretty good, honestly. It's like a light show when people are fighting him. Just like every beam of holy light coming down. You're like, wow. They really took it seriously when people were like, you make the fights too easy. And they're like, hold this, please. I'm gonna show those people what it means to die. I'm trying to think. I don't know what boss I've probably died to the most. I just finished the recordings for Lies of P. And Arlecchino took me a lot of tries. A lot. It was probably 3.5, 4 hours. For sure. For you, it was Melania. That is also a sizable boss. And especially, I guess, depending what build you went in with, that could be a really tricky fight. A really tricky fight. Plus, you probably did it, you know, solo. No mimicky. Which would be brutal because she sticks on you like glue. She's not a very forgiving sort. I think for me, the hardest ones I've done, definitely Arlecchino, and then probably Nameless King. That one was awful. Yeah, I thought you would. I'm like, he's probably done it solo. So good for you. That's awesome. I'm impressed. It always feels good too, right? When you take it down yourself. And you're like, yeah, I did it. Have you ever had it where there's like a boss where they're supposed to be really hard, but for whatever reason for you it was easy? Because I've had that like in the same game where one boss that's supposed to be easy was like crazy hard for me. And then a boss that was supposed to be really hard actually ended up being like first time or second time. And I was like, what?
I've been waiting for you with bated breath. Did you manage to recapture my fort? Oh,
I did capture it.
Just wonderful.
You're welcome.
And the knight's dead to boot.
Yep.
Well done, my friend. Well done indeed.
I thank you.
I knew I was right to trust you. Now, here's your reward, as promised.
Gold doubloons.
Go ahead. It's all yours.
Oh, well, thank you. A dagger. How keen. I would have preferred money.
Time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? You don't believe me?
I don't believe you.
The tree commingling with the demi-humans is made possible. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Height, next in line as the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it.
Well, good for you.
Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch.
I will watch. I will watch from a distance, though, I think, until negotiations have concluded peacefully. You were shaking for 5 minutes after you beat her. I don't blame you. Honestly, some of those fights, like, when you're done, like, I remember I was fighting Orphan of Kos in Bloodborne, and honestly, by the time I finished, I have a heart condition, so I have to be a little careful playing. It was super intense. And my monitor went off because my heart rate was too high. I was around 200 beats per minute or more. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, you got to breathe. You got to breathe. But it's crazy. You just get so into it, right? And then when you finally do it, I did beat him. It was my last run, and I did beat him. And I was like, all right, I did it. I did it. And then I was like hands shaking. And then I looked down, and I'm like, oh, shoot. I gotta go lie down. How sad is that? But I did have to do that. It was, I'm like, I got Orphan of Kos, but Orphan of Kos almost got me in the final round. Oh my gosh. It was so intense though, you just were like, yeah! I did it! You don't feel good about the life expectancy of the NPC? Well, to be fair, in any Souls game, it's a bit hit or miss. Wonder if he came here. Maybe I didn't exhaust his dialogue. 1 sec. Let us see. Did I not click enough? No, I did not click enough. All right, fine, fine, fine. I will go back to you, oh Kenneth. Sir Ken. Holy cow, that's a lot. It was a high heart rate, yes. You never have the chance to play the Old Hunters DLC because my PS4 died. Aw, bummer. I think I played it, I think it was on PS4, and then I think it still works on PS5. It's always sad when your, like, old, reliable console finally kicks the bucket. And you're like, no, no. All my games. All my trophies. All that hard work. I think, like, now, like, a lot of my PS4 sounds a little rickety when it starts, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like it's on its last legs.
I've been meaning to ask, would you like to enter my service?
Sure, I seem to be entering everyone's service. Hello, Lost 5G. Welcome. Welcome to the chat and welcome to Friday. How's your week going? How you doing?
Perhaps sometime down the line, the grace of gold will return to those tarnished eyes of yours. What say you?
I have green eyes, not golden eyes.
Is it not?
Yes, sure, I'll pledge my service.
Very well indeed.
Why not?
I knew I saw something in you.
I'm doing pretty good. A little sleepy today, but still have the energy for Elden Ring, and I couldn't miss seeing you guys.
I see great things ahead of us.
Got any plans for the weekend? Let's see if I got all the dialogue. I forgot to get all this dialogue last time here.
Time for me to head to the fort.
That's right, you should head there.
Much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans.
It's okay, they're right behind you. You can get them right there. All right, now we shall go to the fort. Yeah, it's been a pretty good week. I've been I'm hoping for a nice chill weekend. That's my hope. Doing a little Elden Ring questing, building my first ever strength build. It's great. It's great. I feel so powerful. This is amazing. I am strong. Yeah, but when the console died, I decided to build my PC. It took me some time, but I managed to build it for my own, and it was great. Hey, congrats to you. Ah, good job building it yourself. I've had people build a PC for me, but I don't have the brains nor the hands to do it myself, so that's impressive. It must have felt so good when you turned it on and it booted up and you're like, yes. Yes, thank you. Now the gaming can begin. I like it too because then you can just kind of keep tweaking components rather than having to buy the whole thing over again. It's always nice. Like if you're like, I want more hard drive space. I want to increase my CPU. Give me more RAM. Update the graphics card. It's nice and easy now. Lost 5D says, I had strength build and I tried magic build, but I'm not good at it. I keep rushing at the boss every time. It is a really different mindset. See, I did the opposite. I was a intelligence dex build, and now I'm trying strength. So I'm like, bah, come at me. Whereas normally, you know, you're walking backwards and slinging spells. Or like standing your ground while you charge up a massive beam. And being like, gosh, I hope they don't get close enough.
You, is it?
It is me.
I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes.
The demi-humans?
The sorry state of my fort.
Ah, yes.
Oh, indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler.
This is true.
One must be found with haste, and not that awful Godric.
Yeah.
But a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.
Yeah, you know, when your name ends with grafted, you know you're probably not the best choice. Every time I use the beam, I get hit. Oh, Comet Azure? You know what? Honestly, I didn't use Comet Azure that much. I wasn't very good with it, I guess. I ended up using Rock Sling, the one where it throws the 3 asteroid-like things, because it was really good at knocking dragons off their poise is like the best one. So any big honkin' big boss, that one was really good. And then there's one that like it shoots 5 stars, but they chase the person you're aiming them at. That was handy because you're always like, you know, rolling out of the way, so you kind of need your projectiles to chase your enemy. And I think there's like Gravitas, which like strengthens your spells, which is pretty good.
for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.
I will say the most epic thing is when you are fighting Bale in the DLC. Using a sorcery with that is pretty fun because he's like shooting fire at you and you're shooting blue at him, and it just looks great. Strength, faith. Hey, that's what I'm doing. I mean, I'm going to be mostly strong, but I'm going to put a little bit of faith for some buffs. How's yours going? Any suggestions? Any tips?
I must begin my search post for a true...
I'm thinking, like, because there's a couple good weapons that are, like, strength faith. I did a dex faith once, and I used the angel scythe one. It's like an angel's wing, but it's a scythe, and it was really cool. I just liked the special on it. It was like a fun jumping one. Ooh, you're gonna do 50-50. Cool. I guess you could do then, like, is it Blasphemous Blade? Blasphemous Blade. Or you could be really fun and do the, whatchamacallit, the trumpets that blow bubbles. The oracular, trumpets. I really want to try those because they look really good at taking down big chunky bosses. Like dragons. People just get under there and are like, ugh. Except farming them isn't very fun. Level use some endurance for heavy armor. I did that and you tank everything. Yeah, I gotta get my endurance up. I'll show you what I have so far. For my little baby build, I've got 22 vigor, 10 mind, 20 endurance, 24 strength, 16 dexterity, 9 intelligence, not very intelligent. Faith is 10, just to get me started. And then arcane at 7. So I'm gonna put faith up a bit, just so that I can do some of the better buffs and stuff. And then try to level up strength as much as I can, because I do want it to be a bonk build. But I also want to try out some of the strength faith ones. Ooh, you got with flame art? Oh, flame art's fun. Anything burning is kind of fun. I think I need to head here first. They have a lot of really good, in the DLC, I think it is like flame spells as well for faith. And also something that will like buff your flame spells really well. What I love about this game is no matter how many times you play it, you're like, I think I found everything. I think I've done everything this game has to offer. And then you're like, nope, nope, totally missed that dungeon. Nope, missed that cave. Did not know that this talisman was here. I'm like a sucker for open world games. So Elden Ring is like the perfect combination of like Souls, but open world. With lots of questing. Sorry, Wolfie. I'm sorry. I took the direct approach. Let me get the loot. Thank you. Probably with all these runes I'm picking up, I could probably just level up straight away. Pick up here. Uh-oh. Hello, Mama Wolf. How'd you dodge? As you can see, I do have a fair bit of endurance. Otherwise, this would be going terribly. When you have low endurance, like when, like, 'cause as an intelligence build, you don't have that much endurance. And so you'll be like, you go to run a little bit and you're like, I've got to stop. I need a breather. I've used up all my endurance. What I found tricky with this one is when you're doing faith stuff, like if you're following Corwin's quest, it gets a little confusing where he ends up. So like when you're wanting to use the prayer books and stuff. So I ended up just giving him to the turtle pastor. Which, you know, the priest at the turtle priest. Because it just, I'm like, I always know where you are. But then I ran into a problem where I needed a certain faith spell, but the bell-bearing hunter would always spawn when I went to that chapel. And I was like, no, I just want to get inside. I need to cash in this book. It's got a really good, really good spell. Has anyone done the Faith Intelligence split one, 50-50? For like the Sword of Night and Flame and all that? So I'm always curious, like there's a lot of like the Golden Order and the Radagon quests give you really good spells and stuff for 50-50 Faith Intelligence, but quite a high allocation of those. And I'm always like, is it really good or is it not? There we go. Wolf down. Oh, okay, fair enough. Here, I'll let you hit me. There we go. Trading blows. Yeah, I haven't tried it either, but I've seen like there's so many weapons you come across with it, and so I'm like, is it really good? Because it would be kind of fun. You know, the Sword of Night and Flame looks really cool, right? You can use it one way. Special is a magic spell, and the other way is like a burning flame one. So like on the one hand, you're like, that's really cool, and I'd love to try it. And then on the other hand, you're like, but is it like going to be like I'll get to the DLC and get absolutely schmucked? Because I could also see that happen. Ooh, Crescent Moon Axe. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think that's a good choice. Whoop. We're gonna have to knock you down quick because I know it's coming. Aw, thanks for the follow, Lost 5G. That's swell. Welcome to the forest and the batch of biscuits that we are. We're so glad to have you on board. Ah, that's what I was waiting for. Oh, to the face. You jerk. Oh, no, 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 no. Serpentine, serpentine, serpentine. Ugh. Alright, come here, you. Uh-oh. Somebody's behind me. Oh, it's just the wolves. There we go. You're down. Eat my wolves. You got a big old shield. They just got fur. Please, what's wrong with you? Yes, move the boxes. Always a good first step. There we go. Is that everyone? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Your wizard has some faith, Sebastian? That's cool. What weapons did you end up using that were like a split one? Because I got like a little bit of faith on my intelligence build, but not enough to really wield the higher level spells. Because I was always curious if like the ones from Radagon were actually good, you know, like for the balanced and the order. I always find it fun trying new stuff, even if you're not good at it. It's like, oh well, it was fun. I enjoyed myself immensely. I had a good time, got to use new weapons. I figure for this one, the ones I've heard of that are like strength weapons that are around here is like the Rusted Anchor. That's one. The Great Sword is up by Caelid, so that's a bit of a run for your life, but I could do it. Trying to think of obviously this large club I'm carrying, which is pretty good. I think those are all the main ones I know of.
There. Might I bend your ear for a moment?
258 intelligence.
Arena.
A level 258, 85 intelligence, and faith 57. That's impressive. That's a lot of grinding and exploring.
I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see.
I'll stand here for you, ma'am.
I swear I heard frightful howling from all over.
That's impressive. 258.
The castle, but decided himself to stay.
Was that just from playing the game, or did you end up playing, you know that bird? The bird in Moog's palace or whatever? Did you end up farming that one? I farmed that one a bunch for a couple levels.
Servants are full of wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with.
Yeah, I see. They came for them. They got them too.
I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you.
Okay, yes.
Would you mind taking a letter to my father at the castle?
Yeah, no worries. Postal service. That's me.
Even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe.
Of course. I will deliver the letter.
Thank you. Dearly.
You're welcome.
Then please, take this.
Okie doke. I'm over here, though. There you go.
Deliver it to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please.
Right. I'm sure it's an easy jaunt to the castle. Castle Morn.
He can be stubborn.
Ah, New Game Plus. Nice. Dual Staff of Loss and Night Comet. The damage is ridiculous. I can believe it. I haven't used the Staff of Loss, but it looked really, really cool. There's so many fun weapons. Like, that's what I will say about Elden Ring is there's so many fun builds and weapons that you can try out that you're like, ooh, that one looks good. And even if it's not the most powerful weapon, it can still be really fun to play with and totally viable. Like, you're not sitting there like, I can't finish the game because I have a terrible weapon. There we go. I liked, I did, what was it? I had the Carrion Regal Scepter, Lusat's Scepter, and Moonveil, of course. And then, I think I tried in the DLC Rolana's weapons. I had those, like her swords, because they were really cool. I just wanted to try them. It looks so so fun. But there was like, I think there was more faith weapons in the DLC that were like really unique and different than intelligence-based weapons. But the swords were amazing. They were really fun. Now, I'm not going to go for that one, because if I recall, it's a lot of work, and it's like something that's pretty useless. If I recall. So I'm going to go this way. I'm going to prioritize. Priority 1, you. Priority 2, your friends. Preferably one at a time. I would say 1v1, but this is more 3v1. Ah, I whiffed him. Whiffed him. Come here. Whoop. Oh, no. Pay attention to me. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I'm sorry. It's just where I baseballed him. I wasn't expecting that. Here. Take me out to the ball game. Oh, dear. I've heard that there's like a cool trick you can do with the Staff of Loss if you like stack it with certain talismans that makes the Consort Radahn one much easier. Not easy, but much easier. Hello, Napinguana. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Friday. Hope your week's been going well. Hope you have some good plans for the weekend. Something nice and chill. So I run after this dung beetle. I know they call them scarabs, but let's be real. It's basically a dung beetle. Lost G says, I started a new game and I picked Wretch and I still have a club and no armor. I've been through like 10 bosses. That's impressive. I've never been good enough to do the whole, you know, level 1 run through. I could probably, if it was something that like I was comfortable with, maybe get through the first couple, but I think I'd max out pretty quick. And it'd be like schmuck and I'd be down. But it's always so impressive when people do that. Sleeping is always a good plan for the weekend. You know, sleeping and consuming yummy foods. I heartily approve of the roster. Alright, let me see if I can level up a second. Because I do have a lot of runes in my pockets. Let's see here. How much do I need? I think it's like 9,000 or something. See what we get. Whatever I have extra, I'll just spend, right? Should be fine. That should be enough, I think. Yep. Oh, you're level 18 now. That's impressive. I've always like... Because like the Wretch build, it starts with all even stats, right? It's like... Are you going to build it a certain way, or are you going to try to like do even across the board the whole way up? Because that would be kind of fun just to see what happens. I would assume at a certain point you'd be like, no, this isn't working, but it would be kind of funny. Nice! Let's see. Purchase, purchase, purchase. What shall I purchase? Should I purchase anything? A bastard sword. It has no father. Crimson Ember Medallion is not a terrible purchase, I don't think. And of course, a stone sword key would be good. Let me check my loose change, good old merchant. So that's 2,000, and I could probably use up some of these little ones. There we go. That's the one you're building to the strength and faith. Okay, I see, I see. Wise choice.
Not finished yet.
It'd be funny if you hit the end and you're like still like no armor. You're like, I am all strength and faith. No armor, just going on faith here. Faith and a prayer. Oh, Alright, and then Crimson Amber. Yeah. Alright. And I always wonder, like, if you could... I think they should do, like, a cartoon series or something where it's, like, a video game and it's all famous bosses. And they just have to watch all of us players come in with, like, no clothes. Just a weird stick and be like, yeah, take me. And the poor boss is like, am I a joke to you? Or, like, the classic one where you're fighting a boss and you die, like, 200 times and you beat them once and you're like, in your face! And they're like, I beat you 200 times. You won once. And you're like, yes. But that's the one we're counting. I am the champion. I feel like bosses have it rough sometimes, and they're just like, man. I kind of skilled a lot of strength and kind of forgot to skill vigor and endurance. Oh no. Well, you know, you're just a glass cannon build, that's all. It was part of the plan. You're like, I have all the power. If this makes a connect, you are toast. You will not rise ever again. If I miss, I will never rise again. Seek 3 wise beasts. Turtles are wise beasts. Ghost turtles. I wonder, like, what meeting they all sat down and were like, let's make turtles a running theme in this hardcore game. Do you know what animal doesn't get enough respect? Turtle. Turtle. This is the tricky turtle. See all the little notes? Try dog. There he is. I tried dog. With 15% damage taken. Wow, you made that hard for yourself. But impressive. Like, just think, when you beat the game, you're gonna be like, yes, but look how I did it. A total glass cannon with extra damage taken. And yet still Elden Lord. Respect. Exactly, 99% of the time it feels horribly, but that 1%, oh, chef's kiss. You're just like, thank you. I saw someone, like, you know how there's people who, like, min-max to the max, and they're like, let's find a way to melt bosses. And they were, like, you know, one-shotting because they had stacked so many buffs and had them just arranged as required. And it is satisfying to see a boss that you died to a ton go down like a chump. And be like, yeah, that's right. You didn't even get to draw your weapon and this person got you. I don't have the math skills to be able to do those kind of numbers, but it is so impressive. When someone's like, yes, if you use this, and then use Sepulchre, and then you come in with this, and wear this talisman, this boss will go down in, like, no time at all. Or when they're, like, getting them from outside the boss room is also kind of satisfying. It maybe isn't it's maybe a little bit of a cheesy way, but, you know, every now and then you're like, yeah, but that boss was a jerk. I think, like, one of the bosses that I've never actually fought face-on was Capra Demon in Dark Souls. I've always done the outside the boss room cheese with him. So I'd like to take him on for realsies, you know, mono. Halfling demono. Be like, all right, buddy, now for realsies. But it's like a tiny boss room, and then they have the 2 dogs and him, and he's so aggressive. I think it's actually the only boss I've ever cheesed is him. I find it funny, one-shooting bosses can be nice for after the first playthrough, but for the first, I kind of want to suffer a bit right now. It's true. I feel like the first playthrough is kind of like your, in air quotes, legit one, right? You don't do a lot of the cheeses and cheats. You're not messing around too much. You're just like, I want the real experience. And then once you've had that, you're like, okay, the gloves come off now. Let's have some fun. All right. My wolves! Enough of your gravity magic. Uh-oh. It's like, we better get you quick. All right, let's get the edge guys. The edge lords. I don't think they got the edge guys. Wolves, we had a strategy. We had a plan. These guys are not joking. Oh, and you brought the other guy who ain't joking. Oh, no. A sec, I gotta just take a little sip. There we go. Okay, now I'm ready. I'm ready. Let me at him. You. That's right, stunlock you, stunlock you, stunlock you. Oh, the power of strength. It's incredible. It's incredible. That was so much easier. Oh dear, sorry guys. You don't know how cool it is to go from being a little squishy intelligence build to suddenly being like, yeah. Is that your best shot? You better hope it's not. Alright, come on. You've been elected. Next vice chair. Ugh. Ugh. Are they wearing like meteorites around their necks? It looks like colorful rocks. You guys are really into rock collecting. Baku, remember that maiden list you used to beat up in high school? Here they are now. It's true. I ate my vitamins, I worked out at the gym, hydrated well, now I'm 7'2", 300 pounds of payback. It's like the reverse of that meme about, you know, while you were doing this, Draugr was training. While you were doing this, Wretch was training. And now, after many, many years, Wretch is strong. And he's coming for you. Here's a question. Of all the games you've played, what was the most satisfying boss win you ever had? Where you were just like, yes! Take that! Because there are some bosses, you know, you work your heart and soul out trying to beat, and like when you finally nail it, you're just like, oh my gosh. Best moment. Strunko BONK is right. I wonder if like all I'll do in this whole game, I'll be like, I want to try all these different weapons, and then I'll just end up with a bigger club at the end. I just upgraded my club. Joxy, welcome to the chat, Joxy. How you doing? How's your week been? Hope you're getting ready for a nice, relaxing weekend. So good to see you. You've had a really busy week. A lot of like milestones coming up. Well done. Yes, I am. I'm doing my first ever strength build. Normally, I'm a little intelligence person, but right now, I've decided to go the way of the bonk. I'm a little curious what'll happen in here, because these guys definitely aren't, they're made of stone, so they shouldn't be that bonk-proof. Good, I'm doing my makeup for work, also I'll be lurking. Excellent! I lurk a lot as well. I've been doing well. I said to the chat, I'm a little sleepy today because I've had a bit of a busy week, but I'm enjoying being on stream with everyone. You guys give me energy. Oh, did you use the big club in DS1? I never got to, because again, for whatever reason, like in RPGs... Oh, come on, you. Stop it. There we go, buddy. In RPGs, I'll do strength builds, but for whatever reason, in Souls games, I typically don't. And so I missed out. Like, you know how there's that big dragon claw for Havel? I never got to use it, because I didn't do a strength build. I'm hoping after Lies of P, because I never finished Dark Souls Remastered, I want to go back and do it. And I'm thinking of doing a strength build just so I can try out some of those weapons. I figure, you know, I'm doing it in Elden Ring, might as well do it there so my brain can learn the buttons. Yes, you may, of course, steal my energy. You may siphon my energy for work. Goodness knows, we all need, like, our full energy reservoirs filled. Hopefully, everyone at work will be lovely, kind, considerate. Wouldn't that be nice? Lost ID, I like the boss Mesmer. I just like his weapon and his moves. Yeah, his serpentine moves. They actually did a really good job on his boss design. It's like really epic. And his whole character, even like the voice actor for him is really good. It matches how his character moves and talks in the game. With intelligence build, I got him I think first time for some reason. I don't know why. But I was like, his weapon is so epic, especially the special skill. Hello. Let me just move over here. Just making sure I don't have any imps on me. I'm gonna stand here, no impage. Yeah, big bonk, strength build, but I dumb unga bunga brain smacked some divine smithing stone on it with maybe 7 faith. No! That still makes for an epic run, though. It's like, I did it, and I did it with a weapon that kind of clashed with my build, but I still made it. Joxy says, I only ever started Elden Ring once, and I just chose Confessor because of the outfit. It is an epic outfit. I made my Confessor... I had like a Dex Faith build, and so I used Confessor. Because, yeah, the outfit is great. The black robes. And I had him with, like, really dark eyeliner, so it made him look very sinister with the hood. It was great. I know that feel well. Yep. It's all about the drip. It is, honestly. I've even had it where I played a game just because I like the color palette. I was like No Man's Sky, which I'm enjoying immensely. The reason I was first like, I want to try it is because I'm like, I like your color palette. It looks really good. Meanwhile, this poor person pouring their heart and soul into game design. I'm like, I like your colors. They're nice. I think I remember this. Let me see here. Let me in. Whew. Yeah, see those spikes? Okay, now I gotta remember how I do the other route. Run, roll. Oh, gosh. Traps. Just took off with no skin pigmentation. I gave him a whole story. He's like a Flintstone character with that big bonk. Technically, Fred Flintstone had a big honk as in schnoz, and also carried a club. Maku says, our first MMO where I played tank simply because I like big shoulder pads, and myself played hunter, and then years later we realized we were literally the reverse playstyle. Nepingua says, nah, the pain I felt after realizing that one boss had some DPS check thing with him. I searched around and found out my weapon only did 1/4 of the damage it should have. Oh my gosh. You know, though, like at the end of the day, I'm like, if you're having fun playing a game, then it's totally worthwhile, right? If it's all about the drip, it's all about the drip. If your weapon isn't the best, but you're having a great time, excellent. And I mean, the nice thing is now games are so kind that they'll let you change. Like, I've made some terrible errors where I just did not understand the game mechanic at all, and I ended up with a terrible build. And they're like, here, you can respec, and I'm like, yes. Yes, please. If I ever hope to finish this game, I better be respecking. No hugs, guys. No hugs. We agreed to this. Just let the little halfling run through. Your customer service is great, but I don't need you hovering. Let me just zip you to a ladder. Alright, bye guys. It's been great. Have a wonderful time, my little zombie friends. All the best with your endeavors. Was that you with Cyberpunk, Joxy? That one has like amazing drip if you want like good costumes and like layouts. And Baku says, us wearing the dented earrings was not an awful build. What are you saying? When the first time I ever played an MMO in my life, Maku and I played Lotro, and we got these earrings, and we thought they were really good, but they were actually cosmetics. They weren't actually armor. And so we kept them on like the whole game because we didn't realize that like there's cosmetic things and then there's armor things and there's status things. So yeah, when we looked at our characters years later, we were like wearing, like I was supposed to be medium armor and I was in light armor with shoes that have 0 armor, 0 protection at like level 18. It was really funny. We were just like, aha, the learnings. Wait, I upgrade stats? I thought I was just supposed to shoot everything and run. I thought so. I think it's a good plan. I mean, they can't kill what they can't catch, right? Seriously. I could finish the game just running. She says getting walloped. Whoops. There you go, buddy. Here. 1 hit to you, 1 hit to me. Excellent. Sharing. I like a Raging Wolf outfit. Yes. You can probably release that one. Yeah, 1 sec. Let's see if I can. My wonderful mod beat me to it. Thank you, Maku. I was like, oh, it's actually letting me do stuff. When it was other ones that's like, no, you cannot accept messages. The Raging Wolf outfit does look good, and do you know what's the other one is? I actually really like Iron Eye's base outfit. I know, I'm still learning how to set up automod. I'm terribly sorry, everyone. I will get automod behaving correctly. I'm learning. I'm learning the things of thingness. Oh, cloth around the hips is good. Any kind of like cape, shawl, hood, side wrap always looks good. Certain types of hats also on characters always look good no matter the genre. What's like your favorite armor accessory? Like every time you see it in whatever game you're playing, you're like, yes, that is my character. That is who I'm playing. I think this is a hard boss. I'm just remembering now. Oh well. Oh well. We'll see how we do. Ugh. Oh no. Yeah. Listen, little buddies. Oh, don't part my hair. Listen, Burial. Ow, watchdog. Oh, do you have friendly fire? Because that would be handy. Alright, come on, follow me. Let my wolves do their damage. I will be tank. Right, we got this up. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh, lock on, no! Nice spin. Good news is, wolves, he seems to like me. Bad news, wolves, he also likes you. Uh-oh. Whoa! Ugh! Gosh. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh. Listen, imp. I have had it. Ow. With you. Oh. Apparently I haven't set that one up yet. No, pickles. Oh well. Let's see here. Let me scroll back while I recover myself. Let's see here. Maku says, key to good character design, make one clothing piece oversized, jacket, shoes, pants, etc. And then Joxy's got, so I gotta give myself a top hat that covers me like a garbage can. Got it. Basic helmet. Trench coat. Duster coat. Those are all good options. I always like ones that have, whatchamacallit. I do like trench coats, like duster trench coats, like that cowboy look. But I always like a good hood. Not the one that makes your character look bald, because that's not very fun. But like the one that's like a over covers part of their face type. I'm always a sucker for that. Let me see here. Oh dear. I know this sounds like a cop-out, but I'm having a little trouble with my lock on here. 1 second. All these moving imps. Come on. Oh, this is terrible. How embarrassing. To be fair, though, first boss we've struggled with, so not that bad. I was coming up. Hello, friend. Oh, great. Oh my gosh. This isn't good. Alright. Yes, imps. The entire thing that makes this fight hard is the imps. Come on. Alright. Let's see here. Hello. I have a big boy behind me, I know it. Hello. I also need to put in my flask. Apparently I haven't set it up. Which, that's on me. Oh, well, at least it worked. Let's see. Alright. Hello. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Listen, you big old... I don't know why it's called a watchdog. It's more like a very angry cat. Alright. If I could stun you, that would be great. Ugh. Oh, come on, I put my shield up. I ran out of endurance. Oh, thank you for the good luck for the boss. Don't worry, I'll keep trying. I will keep trying. I'll also put my tears in. Who wins between the bonk and the swish? The swish won. I think I haven't done my wondrous physic. I didn't. Fool of a toque that I am. I see here. That might be handy. Or maybe boosting some stammies? And then let me see. We'll give that a try. Maybe I should try two-handing my bonk. I'm sort of playing like a Dex character while running around with a big stronk. A stronk bonk. I would say imps are one of my more annoying enemies. I mean, they're not the most annoying, but they have their moments. Hello. I think it's because it just... Hello. You coming to join the chat? Big Cat has joined the chat. Uh-oh. Roll! Roll, I say. If you could kill your friends... Good gravy. What's with the jumpies today? You're like a cat that's been up late. Oh, for goodness sakes. Waha! Waha! Okay. Do that. Alright. Okay, let me back up here. Alright. Hello, Gato. No, roll, 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 roll! Oh my gosh. Roll, oh, not that way. Come now, come. We can do this. Uh-huh. Bad timing. Oh, you're still here. I already said the party's over. Oh my goodness, you crazy cat. I should save the wolf for the big cat. I should just go around and clean up the imps. But you know what? This is actually pretty good because it's the first time I've died in so far in all these episodes. So I'm like, you know what? Overall, I think what I'm going to do, let's go two-handed big bonk. And the tricky part is, I don't know how to get the wolves to not chase the imps. This might be a terrible idea because the imps are probably going to need this. Hey, thank you for that. Oh my gosh. You'd think with the shield on my back, it would be protecting me. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe I'll keep it up for the imps. I should save this for later, but I just need a little... Okay, look. Alright, I see how it is. We're all having a moment. That's fair. Oh my gosh. My lock on. The reason why fights like this are usually a little trickier. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is death. An imp. The reason why fights like this are trickier for me is because my hands do tremor. And so when there's multiple enemies, I keep hitting the thumbstick and switching between. So it always makes it a bit chaotic. Let me think a second. Alright, we'll give it one more shot. And then I might go and try and grab something and come back. Serpentine, serpentine. Keep me lean, serpentine. Hey, Brother Seraphim. Welcome to the chat for this momentous occasion. Alright, let us rethink our life decisions. Don't you even, you little pestilential cretin. Sheesh. Do I go around making your life miserable? Possibly. But you are... Oh, there it goes. Come on. No. Alright, well. Any port in a storm. Alright. Let's do this one. Probably also leveling up my wolves would be handy. Alright, let's do this. Oh, look, there is one behind me. Uh-oh. Hi. There. Come on, buddy. Oh, help if I have my health potions equipped. How's it going, puppy? Oh, that was in a very unpleasant place for a kitty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's right. No, not fire! Yes! Yes! Oh. Take that, little kitty. Glad you were able to make it live too. It's so nice to see you guys. I've been doing so many recordings as I was getting ready for doing live streaming, so it's so cool to see you guys live in the chat. GG easy. Oh, you guys are too kind. You know it wasn't easy. You know I struggled, but the support means much. Oh my gosh, those imps. You little imps. I think they wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the throwing daggers on top. Hi. Your brethren say hi. Oh my gosh. I'm not dying to you. Not after all that, man. Oh, the Bobsy twins. Hi. Ahaha. There we go. I can't remember. Are they like the mining ones where they're actually weak to magic and fire? I think they might be. You know, I didn't even see what we got. What did we get? I just know it's something that's kind of handy. I think it's some ashes or something. Yeah, it's these ones, the demi-human ashes, which are actually pretty good. So, let's see, I'm gonna just put those on. For those of you who played this, what were your favorite ashes to roll with? I did definitely Mimic, because it was so much fun. It's like seeing how you should play instead of how you do. It's amazing. It's like, I would be so cool. So I definitely did the Mimic ashes, and I did Loodle the Headless, and I also had Black Knife Titch, or Teak. Kazan Pecs, yes, they always help. Let me just see here, I gotta figure out where I need to go. Right, I think it's here, so we can get the map. Black Knife is your go-to if you want to run a distraction. She has like amazing bleed damage, and also that was it, where it like negates part of their health. But it was such a pain to get her. That Everjail, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, Black Blade Curse. That's what it was. I cannot tell you though how many times I fell out of the arena fighting her. Uh-oh, I've angered Mr. Shooty Shoot. It's okay, I'm coming the long way. I was like so happy when she was finally gone, and then again I was like, oh, it's okay, I'll never have to do this again. Ha 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 ha. Guess what I'll be doing again? She's worth it. I mean, the worst part is that village that you have to go to with all the invisible ones. I've done it once, and it went really well. And I just somehow got through without ever getting stabbed. But, like, the first time I did it, oh. Uh-oh. How's your nearsightedness, my good lad? Hip. I love a giant. There we go. She does dodge. She has amazing dodges. And I think she also goes invisible when she's fighting as your spirit summon. So it's really handy because she can almost teleport around the arena. And she's surprisingly big. Like when you read the lore of it, you're like, why are you so tall? I don't mind because you're on my side, but you are huge. All right. I think we're making fairly good progress. Minus my little detour with the old imps. The impies. The impish children. It's true, we do love tall assassins. I actually was, when I was fighting, again, it's not out yet, spoilers. When I was fighting Arlecchino, I was sitting there and I'm like, if you were going to be an assassin, wouldn't you want someone who's really small and nondescript? Because, like, it always seems funny, but in a lot of games, you know, the assassins are these, like, very tall, like even Assassin's Creed, they're very tall, strong. They're more like a mercenary or a bounty hunter. But I'm like, if you were like wanting to be a really successful assassin, I feel like being nondescript and small would be a good strategy. However, it is much more impressive to see you being massively tall and strong and scary as all get out. I enjoy that part of it. Even like when you're playing like certain ones and it's just like a big warrior comes with you and you're like, yes, he is so big and strong. Together we will take over the world. As a fairy rogue cleric, I agree with this, that you can't do much damage at small size. Good at being sneaky though. Exactly, you'd be really sneaky, right? Stealthy. And like most people wouldn't even know you're there, and even if they knew you were there, they wouldn't remember. They'd be like, he was so nondescript. I didn't even really notice him. And you're like, yes, deadly assassin. Alright, I must run through angry jellyfish. Do not hurt my horsey, please. I said do not hurt the horsey. You may take my life, but not my horsey. I don't know why your poison is red. It seems bad. You end up going the stealth healer route. That's cool. I think that's a good application of stealth. You just sneak in the heals. You could also be like a pickpocket, but like pickpocket health potions. Yoink! I need this for the pharmacy. Yoinks! Alright, down I go here. Now, I gotta remember. Okay, we're gonna go get the map. And then I think it's 2 other items here. And then... oh, and I need to get a golden seed. I forgot to pick it up on my way over. I'm like someone returning from shopping. I forgot to pick that up on the way home. I think it's up here. Or maybe I didn't. I just was so autopilot, I don't remember. Planting healing items on unsuspecting patients. Here's the thing, if you planted healing items on, say, like an undead, would that kill them? Like, you're like, have some holy water, and they're like, ah! Because I know, like, in Fallout, you could plant certain items, like, on people, and it would accidentally kill them if you put, like, poison. So it'd be kind of funny if you were, like, going through, like, a necromancer's castle, and you're like, I'll just keep planting anti-pickpocketing and putting stuff in people's pockets that will kill them. Yes, D&D rules agree. Excellent. Excellent. So all we need is like the necromancer's worst enemy, a assassin fairy who plants potions and holy water in his army's pockets. Killing them with kindness, yes. Yeah, grenades and Fallout. That's one of them. Oh no, I forgot this one. Oh boy, this could be tricky. I have a very slow weapon. I could try Fireball. My heart would be a fireball. No. Are you... Don't run away. Yes. Poison mist. I have grown more powerful and wily. I feel like in order for it to work with the grenades, they'd have to like pull the pin and pickpocket it in. Just be like, surprise. Think of it as an Easter egg. Everyone's a winner. Alright, hello friend. I have made my way to here. Let's try this way maybe for this boy. Let's try a jump bonk. Yeah, he's a big boy. Your poise ain't nothing against my toys. My club, that is. Oh my gosh, it is so fun to be a strength build. All these years I've been missing out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like my intelligence builds as well. You get to be all zippy and light on your feet and wielding spells, but my gosh, is it fun to just walk up and hit something in the face. I think it's doing something to my psyche. It's like, I used to be a kind halfling, giving biscuits to the neighbors. Now I is strong. All I do is bonk. Big bonk life is the simple life. It's like that quote from, what is it, Rogue One, where he's like, oh, this, you've given it up for this. And he's like, it's a peaceful life. I don't know if this is a peaceful life, but I feel like I would reply that way. You had intelligence. You had all these spells. And me there with this big Unga Bunga club. It's a peaceful life. This is what I have chosen. And I am so happy. With the power of bonk. Finally, I'm able to give a firm no. It's like the nose stick. Up here, up here. Hello, everyone. Anything good? Nope. Alright, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. I'll go back down. Whee! My gosh, is it fun to walk up and hit something in the face. Kooky quotes to not take out of context. Do you know what? It's not even that far out of context. It's just... my gosh, is it fun. Is it ever fun? It's like, you get a bonk stick, and you get a bonk stick. Everyone gets bonk sticks. I really want to try, I think, at the end. I want to at least give it a shot, those trumpet ones, because I feel like it would be a good, solid baseball knock. Ugh. Anything here? Nope. I also appreciate this game lets you Skyrim your horse a bit. Like, just let me double jump, make my way up. Man, these guys are not giving up the chase. Hello, I'm back. You would not believe the time I've had. That giant will not be scaring away your business anymore. The horns are good fun for bonking, too. They look good. Like, it just sounds like such a satisfying hit. Except it would be kind of funny if they, like, hit and it actually made a horn noise. That would just add a little something extra, you know? Yes, more flasks. I can do more tasks when I got more flasks. Okay, I'm gonna pass... Oh, it's early day. I do know there's a boss that spawns here at night. The Night Rider. Yes, a classic Souls quote there.
Trade again.
Welcome to the chat, Peak Anchor. How you doing? How's your Friday? And Brother Seraphim says, I was going to say just with hit sounded like horn hit. See, it would be better. It's a great idea. Miyazaki, your next one, if you're going to put instruments as weapons, please make them sound like instruments when we hit people with them. It would be so good. It would be so amazing. I would love it. But welcome, first time chatter. We're so glad you're here. I hope your week is going well. Hope you're lining up for a nice, relaxing weekend of fun. We're here having a riotously good time with me learning to be, for the very first time, a strength build. The harp bow in Night Rain does sound like a harp when you shoot it, with it at least. That's cool. I think they need to do that, because it just makes it entertaining. I guess too much could be annoying, but you know, I think you can go pretty far before it gets super annoying. Like, if I'm gonna walk around with, like, a 4-trumpeted horn, I want it to sound really good when I hit people. If you had two, it'd sound like you're walking in clown shoes. Oh, it's cold where you are? We're in a heat wave right now. We'll trade you. I thankfully haven't switched to all my sweaters, but I could use some coolness. Especially right now, I'm sitting next to my PC and it's El Fuego. It's subtle, but if you listen, it's there. The slight sound of a harp. Right before you die. This person's just standing there. I can hear angels. Ptz, they're gone. At least his last thought was a happy thought. Do you know what's fun is people will say, you know, like you said there, it's... Am I upside down? I hope not. I hope not, but anything is possible on a Friday. Not gonna lie. Ugh. Hello, buddy. Here you go. No, I think it's just a local heat wave. We're supposed to be cold here, and it's not. So everyone's like trying to break out the pumpkin spice and sweaters, and everyone's like, it's like so warm. Oftentimes we have snow by now, so it's really been a toasty year. I think the furnace has only ever kicked in once in the last couple weeks. We sort of spend a lot of our time like wanting it to be cold, and then once it gets cold, everyone complains. We're very hard to please. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're so glad you're here. Welcome to the Biscuit Brigade. Having some fun with the Elden of Rings. Ah, there you go, friend. It's a good way to work the kinks out of your shoulders. Let's see here. Whoops. Whoops. I fat-fingered. Weather is getting wilder and wilder. This is true. And then Sebastian asks if he can play. I have to work on getting better at at playing and talking at the same time. I'm working at it, but I said earlier in my chat that if I can get comfortable doing playing a game and also playing with other people, being able to listen to the sounds. I have a neurological disability, so being able to do multiple things at the same time is really hard. So this is both my relaxation and my physiotherapy. So if I can get good at it, I would be looking for people to join me to play some Night Rain, because I would love to play that, but I need help to get through it, because it's a little fast for me. Biscuit, am I British? No, I'm Canadian. Which means half my vocabulary is American and half of it is British. I guess it could be French too, right? Biscuit is for cookie. Biscuit's also just a fun word. You know how you get some words like apple, where they're just fun? You're just sitting there and you're like, apple, apple, apple. Night Rain looks so fun, and now they've got like even bigger parties. You can bring like a whole crew in if you want, or you can only like, you can do trios and duos. So I'm hoping at some point, if I can get good enough at this, I'm practicing by doing these streams, then I could like collab or have a bunch of like people from the chat. We could do like some rounds, and you would be taking a noob with you, which is me, and we could do all kinds of adventures. You'll be like, oh, it's like when I played it for the first time, and I'll be like, yes, lead me in the way of wisdom. Oh, no worries, Sebastian, no worries at all. I just feel bad because I'm always like, oh, it's not that I don't want to play, I just got to get the ability to. I'm working on it. I'm getting closer and closer each time. So don't worry, don't feel bad at all. It's a good question. But yeah, I'm really hoping to. I'd love to be able to, you know, there's so many cool people to play with, and it's just fun to play with a group. We love noobs on the path to get good. That's true. The only way you get good is to start out as a noob, otherwise you just be good. And what's the fun in that? Where's the challenge? Honestly, the journey's the best part. Because without that, like, start where you're, like, getting schmucked by everything and anything, it's not as fun as when you get to the end and you're like, yes, I have become good. I is good. Hello, Melina. Been a while. How's Trix?
Spoken echoes linger here. Words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago.
Into the
If you
past.
wish, I will
will share them with you.
Sure, share the words. I'm interested.
Narka's own words. Then, after thy death, I will give back what I once claimed.
Very
Turn to the lands
vague.
between. Wage war. And brandish the Elden Ring. Grow strong in the face of death. Warriors of my lord, Lord Godfrey.
Shall I grow strong in the face of death, or will I just die? Because I feel like it's a good sales pitch, but that's not what they got. Oh no, were you auto-modded? I'm sorry. I will work on it. I will get it fixed. I played Rain with someone who never had played any Souls games. We lost, but it was fun. It's true, right? Like, it's like when you know, when you're very experienced with something, but you get to see someone get excited for the first time, or you kind of remember, oh yeah, I remember when I made that mistake. Did we get beat to pieces? It's like a nostalgia hit. And then you're so proud, you're like a proud parent when they finally do well, and you're like, yeah, you go, little buddy. I think it's half the fun, honestly, because otherwise, you know, you get so good at it, it'd get repetitive a bit. Whereas when you have someone new with you, it's like extra challenge, right? Okay, we've got to get this person through and keep them alive. And some people are really good. I've seen some people who are like brand new to Souls, and they were playing Night Rain, and they didn't even use lock-on. And they made it the whole way through. I'm like, dude, you don't know this, but you've got a secret skill. I don't know why it would be auto-modded. Oh my gosh. Stream elements, why do you hate me so? They just want to encourage others. Oh, that's fun too, when you're all like equally lost. You're like, I don't know how to play. I think what's challenging with Night Rain 2 is you really have to be familiar with a lot of the weapons to know like that quickly which weapon you want to pick up. Like, oh, I'm Revenant, so I have Faith, so this weapon would be better. Blah, blah, blah. Claws are in, this is out. So if you were like brand new to it, it would be a lot of like, what do you mean this weapon is a bad choice? Or I'm gonna pick this weapon and drop it for Wilder because it would be better for him. So, you know, it'd be a lot of learnings right up front. Like, I've played, you know, messed around in Elden Ring and seen a lot of the weapons, but I don't have them all memorized. I'd be like, I think this one is Dex Faith. And, you know, I'd be like, oh, okay, bow for Iron Eye, that's easy. But you'd also have to know the other characters, what ones work best. Because isn't it that, what's her head? Duchess, that she also can do intelligence, I believe, isn't it? Which isn't really what you'd think of with daggers, necessarily, but it's really cool. Thank you, Maku. You the best. You the bon-diggityest. Alright. See, there should be a bonfire over here, if I recall, through the rain and mist. And hopefully, I can get a lantern so I can see in the caves. I'm very glad that in this game, consumables aren't weight. You know, like in, I think it's Demon Souls, right? All your consumables add to your general weight.
Well,
I'd be terrible.
there's been an age since I've seen a customer.
You might want to consider location.
Here at the end of the earth.
He's aware he's at the end of the earth, but he doesn't know why he's not getting customers. Fair enough. Alright. And I think I'm gonna grab some smithing stones so I can level up my bonk stick.
Have a safe journey.
You too. I like your outfit. Very bright and colorful. Alrighty. So, I'm only streaming for 2 hours today, and we're coming near the close. So I'm just going to do some wrap-up activities. But when next we meet, which will be next Friday at 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., I'm hoping we can tackle Castle Morn down there. And probably wrap up this area so we can take on the first major boss. Now that I've got my bonk stick. But I'm first going to travel back and level up this stick because I want to be powerful. I want to be strong. This has been really fun, though, guys. You guys are the best to hang out with. I've been enjoying myself immensely, and I hope you have, too. Ah, yes. The surly crew here. Do you know, speaking of things that you learn over time with Elden Ring, I did not realize that if you talk to Gideon after every rune bearer boss, you get a different item each time. So, like, I stopped talking to him after, like, the second rune bearer, and I missed out on some recipes. I was like, oh, I did not know that was a thing. Just goes to show you gotta talk to everyone.
Where have you been? I took you for dinner. No matter, it's lay out your arms.
Alright, I want you to strengthen my weapon of war. Oh, you want money? Well, that's fair. I should have thought of that. 'Tis only fair. I'm not sure what you're gonna spend it on here, but I am always happy to oblige. Let's see. We'll just do a little more. Because I'm gonna buy some other stuff, probably. Boom. Alright. Alright, now we are ready. I have come with coin.
No matter.
Strengthen my armament, please. Yeah. Take it up. Excellent. And then I switched while I was off stream to the claw mark seal because it goes with strength. So I figured that was my best bet. So I'll level that up a little too. Yeah. Everyone and multiple times more often than not. Gideon also gets strong when killed more rune bears. Oh, so if you fast tracked it to that certain point in the story, would he be weaker then, easier to kill than if you like went through and killed all the shard bearers type idea? Because that's kind of cool. I definitely beat them all when I fought him the first time, so he was still pretty straightforward to fight. He wasn't that bad. But it's interesting that like he gets more powerful the more you destroy. Gideon, you're always sending me on your dirty business. He's all knowing. If only you were all strength.
What do you need? I have little time to spare.
I love his voice actor though. It's just amazing. It's an awesome accent.
Oh, are you aggrieved?
Yeah.
At the notion you were but a visitant here? Then you would do well to remember the first words of grace given to you.
Oh, what were they?
Stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
I thought it was something about me being maidenless. That was my first words I heard.
Follow the guidance of grace. Lay low the shard bearers and claim for yourself a great rune.
Are you sure it's for me?
And the doors to the round table's inner chamber will open, and you will receive the wisdom of the two fingers.
All right, I will, Gideon.
Once the wisdom of the two fingers becomes your own, I'll impart to you a proper welcome.
Once you rank enough, I'll recognize your existence.
I have high hopes for you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sick and tired of them.
Oh.
These namby-pamby tarnished think us no more than a shelter from the rain.
The night rain. I love me so crotchety. Oh dear. If only you were a good un, Gideon. More's the pity. But how smart can two fingers be, really? They're not even a peace sign, they're more for war. If Millennia's killed, he uses Scarlet Aeonia. Interesting. I can't remember if I killed Millennia first. Before I fought him. I have a feeling I probably fought him before. Because I was like totally intimidated by Millennia. Maybe it double sent because you're twice as awesome. It's like I feel sorry for all the times I auto-modded you out of existence, so I will send this one twice as a way of saying sorry. Alright, well I think I'm going to wrap it up here, but it's been great seeing you guys. We've been having a lot of fun. I will be back next Friday at 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be keeping up with the Fridays for Elden Ring streaming, and then hopefully, if this goes well, I'll be able to stream a little longer and a little more frequently. I just got to kind of ease myself into it with my disability. But it's been great getting to see you. Thank you so much, everyone who is a new follower. We're so glad to have you part of the Biscuit Brigade, and hopefully we'll get to see you next week on Friday. Until then, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. A lot of relaxation, good food, good sleep, and a good time. And hopefully we'll catch you again soon. So until next time, bye-bye, guys.